Hello fellow engineers and welcome back to the Wandering Village. But before we get into it, let's just quickly go back a step because there's this welcome screen with a photo of the devs, and as I mentioned previously, they've made a nice bridge in the middle. But my comment section was furious I didn't do a bridge review, so let's do a bridge review. A biologically engineered half-arch bridge. The triangular struts at the base look pretty secure, however there is minimal contact in the centre of the bridge, so I'm not entirely sure of the structural integrity, despite how pleased this bloke looks with it. And now I was going to give this a fairly reasonable score, however I have since been informed this is not in fact a bridge. The devs tried to mock me, it's actually a Dragon Ball Z fusion thing, so I've knocked 5 points off this bridge, therefore this bridge gets a 1.9 out of 10 bridge review. Anyway, although the devs may not be that good at making bridges, they are very good at making video games. So let's get back into the Wandering Village. So if you've never seen this before, I am currently looking at a dinosaur, but I think that's where we left off at the last video. Oh, what an intro. What an intro. And yeah, if you've never seen this before, this is Onbu. This is our lovely pet dinosaur. Now, he's not just a pet, he's also our planet of some sort. Because if we zoom in, look, we've got a whole village down here, a whole city. Why are you two just stood around? Who's that? James Thomas and EGB. Oh yeah, EGB, I expect that from you, to be honest. Why can't he be more like this person behind who's working hard, probably? Frost 1700. Yeah, look at him. Carrying buckets of water about, properly helping the colony. And like this guy up here, farming away. That is Farmer Envoy Extreme. Yeah, he loves farming, that guy. Ah, the berry gatherer inventory is full. Okay, so that probably means we need to build something else, like a pantry, which stores all kinds of food for villagers. So we'll shove that in that gap as it's sort of close to there. But anyway, where did we get to? Let's zoom out and see where the Onbu is. Ah, yes, so we're in the desert biome. We can see coming up ahead, there's some nomads which we can pick up. They just joined the colony, basically. We've also got these things dotted about. They allow us to, we can send our watch parties to go get them. I think we're scavenging that one currently, a settlement. Generally, settlements give you new people as well, and new people means more hands, more jobs. Bottom right, they're my two parties, so I do actually have one spare, so I'm going to send one out. Shall we go to the dune? We're scavenging the dunes. So usually I think that gives us sand. Which we actually have quite a lot of. That can be refined into glass. I don't know how to do that yet. I imagine we have to research it. So this is our research tab. We've actually got 3 tabs within tabs. Tabception. But research is going really fast at the moment. If you look at the bottom right, because I've built loads of research things, we have 6 scientists. So our research speed is 168%. So what are we gonna research? I mean, looking down here, we've done the sawmill, we've done the quarry. We can do the iron furnace next, although we can't because we need 2 knowledge and we only have 1 knowledge. Some of the places you can visit are like this one, a shrine, and they hold knowledge, but currently there's no knowledge on screen, so we're just gonna have to research. Perhaps a bit of wheat harvesting. My people were complaining about food variety, and I'm guessing with a windmill and bakery we can do that later on. Although actually, can you see that one's got a star? The star is like an advised research. And the decontaminator, that will definitely come in handy should our place get infected. Because annoyingly, along our paths, there are poison clouds. And if we go into them, our colony will get infected. We now have the quarry. I forgot we unlocked that. So we can produce stone by putting this near boulders. So there are boulders here. Can you see where there's X's? I can't place this. So I can place it there. Except for the top right corner is... Oh, why did I really placed some of my buildings in annoying places. I could build it all the way down here, but that's quite far from everyone. Although, I guess if I go that side, there's the road there. People travel fast on the road. Yeah, let's do that. So basically, this allows us to mine these boulders. That's got 200 stone in, which is good. The reason why over here I didn't want to put it there is because I'd have to dig up this. Now, this is an Onbu spike, and it can be harvested, but it reduces Onbu's trust. So basically, that is attached to Onbu, and he won't like that. And I want to keep my Onbu happy. I mean, look at him. He's lovely. Meanwhile, we're now stood on those settlers that are in the middle of the road. So we can choose to pick them up or send them away. We'll pick them up. And we had 3 healthy people and 2 hungry people join us. Now, because everyone here is named after my patrons, I'm going to pause the game. And these are the new ones coming in. They've come from the head of Onbu. So I'm just going to rename these after my lovely, lovely patrons. Zizzy the Fox, Sloppy Engineer, Trevor Davies, God tier engineer. Oh, God tier engineer. Bloomin' hell. Welcome to the colony, mate. and Raka. So that's all going well. Next up, I'm gonna try and pet my Onbu. I want to get his trust up in me. So this balloon type building here, this is my Onbu doctor. You can see, I think that's the doctor there, is it? Yeah, Oddie Man, he's a doctor. Is there should be another one. I think this guy, JJ587, he is also a doctor. So if I click on this building and I say show interactions, then we can pet Onbu. And if you zoom in, you'll see they'll go in there, and then the balloon takes off. Look, there's the balloon. Oh, I don't know why I find this so enjoyable. But basically, they float off over that way, land on Onbu's giant head, give him a bit of a pet, apparently. Then Onbu's happy. Look at that tongue. Look at that tail wag. And the reason we want Onbu to trust us is because if we zoom out, look, coming up ahead, there is a crossroad. Now, we need to decide which way we go, and if we tell Onbu and he doesn't trust us, he'll just ignore us. But if he does trust us, he will do exactly what we're told. Oh, anyway, whilst we're here, look, that is a shrine, so we can send a party to that, which means we'll get some more knowledge. But yeah, we've got to decide which biome do we want to enter. So I think the pink one is really cold, so that affects your things like farms and stuff. Because it's so cold, your crops will grow slower, etc. This one on the right, this is like a wet biome, a wet and humid one. So things grow great, but I think there's probably more chance of poison. Looking at those, they look like mushrooms. Although up the top, look, that is more mushrooms in there. So I think whichever biome we go into, it's going to be a little bit more difficult this time. But since there is an Onbu sleeping spot there, that's just somewhere that Onbu sleeps.
Oh, nah, I never knew that.
I'm gonna try and say go north. So first off, we've got to unpause this building. This is the hornblower one. And then Zizzy the Fox is coming over. They're going to go into that tower. Look, there they are up there. So let's zoom out and let's tell Onbu. Wait, try and go north. Go north, please. Onbu accepts your command. Yes! So because he trusts us, he's now gone straight ahead. So we're soon going to be leaving the desert and entering the cold biome. So what we probably want to do at some point is swap our plants over. Because at the moment we're growing these cactuses, because they give us water in the humid areas, the really hot areas. And over here, same with corn. I think because it's hot, you can see there it's got a 100% growth rate. If it gets cold, I'm not sure that will grow. So we might have to swap what our farms are making. Oh, but look, now more icons have come into range. So we've got a feeding spot coming up, so that's good. That's just free food for Onbu. There's a shrine there, which of course gives us the knowledge. What is that? A poison forest. A forest full of infested plants. We have no idea what we might find here. Oh, that is risky. Do I wanna do that? It could be something good, but they'll probably just come back poisoned. I think to start with, we'll definitely go to the shrine. We definitely need some more knowledge. But perhaps I'll send the next lot to the poison forest. Now that seems risky to me, but if you don't risk, you don't get... That's a quote from somewhere, right? You can see here, we're just entering the new biome, so I'm going to swap all my plants around. So yeah, we're in the cold area. The cactus now decomposes 200% faster. So we'll swap cactus for beetroot. And then corn also decomposing. What can we swap that with? Oh, nothing. More beetroot? Beetroot for everyone!
I'm a beet farmer.
Very sorry.
Good sir.
So basically this area, the air is clear of toxins, but the ground has toxins on. So if we were to sleep just anywhere along the path, we would start getting poisoned. Our colony would get infected. However, this sleeping spot, as you can see there, it's free of any poison. But anyway, let's go research something. We got 2 research points. So I reckon, let's unlock the iron furnace. Oh man, Onbu sleeping is ridiculous. It's so cute. He's like all tucked up in a ball. Right, shall we send this new party to the poison forest? Let's see what's there. Hopefully something good. They don't just come back poisoned, but we'll have to find out, I guess. Right, so looking at my Onbu stats, you can see he's 50% hungry, so we need to think about food. However, we don't, because if you look ahead, there's an Onbu feeding spot. So that just means Onbu gets fed. Look at him, he's eating up those mushrooms from the ground. If we didn't go this route, I've got like this Onbu kitchen turns mushrooms which are grown there into food, and then I got an Onbu trebuchet. This like launches food into his mouth. Very cool. By the way, look, this says up here now, ground toxicity is currently medium. So that was why sleeping in the Onbu spot is good. Because otherwise, if Onbu was tired, we'd be getting infected right now. Oh, look, a scavenging party returned. They brought back 14 wood, but 2 got poisoned. So basically there's just wood over in that poison thing, but we need to turn on. Where's our Onbu doctor? Village doctor, get that on. So the village doctor just turns herbs, which are grown here right next to it by the herbalist, into medicine, which can heal the poison. Yeah, look, there's a poison. Who's that? Robert Reese, you're poison bait. Let the doctor do its thing. Look, trying to be an engineer is also poisoned. That is not good at all. But the doctor is there. Dr. Abbassade. Nice one. Anyway, just look at this map. A little bit worried that storm is going to intersect with us. It looks... yeah, it's going to happen, isn't it? Thankfully, it does say light thunderstorm, despite there being an entire tornado. Hopefully, it's going to be okay. But yeah, right, we're heading straight into it. So if we head down here, you can see at Onbu's front, there's a little bit of cloud and stuff. Oh, that's literally the most pathetic storm I've ever seen. That did nothing, right? Wait, several buildings have collapsed. What? Oh, look. They're rebuilding them. So it collapsed some of my earlier houses. Now, thankfully, I have been replacing these little... they're just called tents. I've been replacing them with these, the hut. So I should probably keep building those, actually. Anyway, we've just finished searching the iron furnace. I might get the glass blower, you know? Because then I can unlock the cottage, which increases people's housing quality. I mean, there's also a bio extractor, which the game really wants me to unlock, but I feel like that will just hurt my Onbu, won't it? So yeah, let's get the glass blower. And then let's have a think about what direction we want to go here. So north goes back into the hot area, but there is a sleeping spot. So does that mean north is better? Let's go north back into the hot area. Right, so we've gone into the hot, which means we're not going to be making water anymore. These water things over here, the air well, they only work in normal temperatures. So yeah, you can see we've just gone into the hot zone, so they're 0% productive. So if I want water, I've got to swap the beets with the cactuses. No! But yeah, Onbu is currently sleeping, and if we look ahead, can you see there's more nomads? So we're going to get some more people, which is always good. Meanwhile, our next research is the warehouse, just so we can store more materials. Because look, things like this, that guy's not doing anything. Lagomorph, you're doing nothing, mate. I think we're completely full of planks. 69 of them. Nice. And how many slabs do we have? We also got 69 slabs. How random. Anyway, we're coming up to the nomads, and if you look ahead, oh no, there's another tornado. What is that? It's a light sandstorm. So again, this is going to damage my fragile buildings. Ugh. Oh, and what is that? It's a short heat wave. Looks like someone's put a magnifying glass over the path. Anyway, we'll pick up the nomads. Oh, and look. My scavengers went into the mine. They said after traveling down the mine shafts, they found old rusty pieces of plate armor that must have fit a huge creature like Onbu. What? Yes, let's take that. Oh, is our Onbu going to get armored? Oh no, we just got 30 iron. Still, we got 30 iron. Which means we can build the glass blower. Let's get that in somewhere. Probably over this way. I think that will do. Yeah, I'm going to shove an iron furnace down as well. Oh my goodness, look how big this thing is. We are getting industrial. That is massive. We're in the sandstorm. Onbu's face, his eyes. He's got sand in his eyeballs. So you can see, oh man, that mullered all of our housing. I mean, to be honest, guys, let's not rebuild. Let's just replace them. Oh, no, it destroyed some of these as well, though. My air well got destroyed. I mean, thankfully, most people are hard at work repairing. Like, look at this person. Good work, Cass. Oh, no, we're in trouble. We've only got 5 water. How did that happen? I thought cactuses were meant to give us water. Yeah, I think they've just started growing. So you can see people, they're turning the cactuses into buckets of water, and then other people are taking them away. I am Destructor Man. Nice work. Okay, so hopefully that will go up. I think what I might do, I might send my next people out to the oasis to get some water for me, though. Oh, and I've just realized, do you remember over here I built this, the dung collector? So when Onbu poos, it gets turned into compost, basically. And up here, look, we've got 30 compost, a great fertilizer. So what we can actually do, say on this cactus farm, we can tick this box. So that puts compost in there, which means they'll grow quicker. Nice. I might have saved us. Right, which direction are we going to go? We can go north where there's nothing. Or we can go south where there is the short heat wave. But then there's nomads. Now, I love collecting nomads. So perhaps we should go that way. I'll tell you what. As I don't have a hornblower in the hornblowing post at the moment, I'm going to let Onbu decide. Wait for it. Onbu has gone north. Oh, still, we avoided the heat wave. So not all bad, right? Anyway, back in the research, I'm going to research the cottage now. That's an upgrade up from the hut. So I reckon that's worth doing. Although everyone like DeLucas, they're complaining about bad food variety and quality. So maybe after that we'll do some wheat harvesting and the tomato plantation. But yeah, overall we're good. Oh my goodness, look how happy Onbu is. That's the happiest walk I've ever seen. That literally looks like Paddy, like when he's carrying a stick. In fact, he's so happy, I'm going to pet him again. And that makes him very happy. Look at that tongue. Right, anyway, we've now gone into a different biome, and we're actually in a bit of trouble. Because if we hover over this, you can see the air toxicity is low. Now, that's usually none, so we're getting a little bit poisoned. We've got to be careful. But also, the ground toxicity is high. And unfortunately, Onbu's a little bit sleepy, 64%. And zooming out, I don't see any sleeping spots up ahead. So it might be worth, just in preparation, if we go to the poison tab, building a few decontaminators. Now, since you've got the biggest forest at the back, that's where infection could spread the most. It's probably worth building these down this end. So I'll build one there. I mean, hopefully you won't have to use that, but I feel like it's better to prepare. Otherwise, I'll have to prepare to fail, as they say. Oh, there's nomads, like... Oh, if I can tell Onbu to wait. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. If Onbu, you're going to have to wait, mate. Someone get in the hornblower. Alright, I may as well... I think I'm going to make him sleep. He accepts my command. He's like, yeah, alright, I'll go to bed. It's bedtime. Now, annoyingly, look up the top. Ground toxicity is high. There is going to be poison spreading throughout. So... we need to keep an eye on people to make sure they're not getting poisoned. We also got to keep an eye on, like, all the trees and stuff. The good news is we have a warehouse. So let's build a warehouse. That's going to store loads and loads of items. So that is good. And over here, look, our industrial area. With a bridge! Gonna have to review that at some point. But that's turning iron ore into iron. So that's good. Here's the glass blower. They're turning sand into glass. Which means once this cottage is researched, we're currently at 62%, I'll be able to build them. Because look, I need planks, slabs, glass, and iron to build them. Very cool. Oh, what isn't cool? Look, we are very, very low on food. It might be worth getting another farm. Or maybe another berry planter. Like, there are loads of berries about. Yeah, let's get another berry collector. Oh, and just in time down here, this is the decontaminator. So we can use flamethrowers and stuff should we get infected. How are those nomads getting on? Oh, they're still miles away. Come on, guys. Speed up. But again, poison is going to be an issue. Oh, actually, look. Onbu's being poisoned. He's 13% poisoned. Okay, I tell you what. The Onbu doctor, we can send them to go to reduce Onbu's poison level by 20%. It costs 10 herbs. Okay, we'll wait for that to hit 20 and then we're all good. Meanwhile, our scavengers have encountered a giant tree. Now, I did say last time I would leave it, didn't I? But I'm going to do the opposite. Let's grab our axes and let's see what happens. Oh, no, it made them unhappy. Low productivity triggered. Oh, no. So, yeah, my people love giant trees, so we probably shouldn't cut them down again. Oh, wow, look at this. Traces of the past. Petrified footprints of an Onbu several meters deep mark the surroundings of the quarry. We should follow the tracks and see where they leave us, or we should investigate them more closely. I definitely want to do one of those. Let's do the top one. Let's see where they go. We found a huge pile of ancient hardened excrement. Nice, we got 30 dung. Decent. Oh, pause. Many of your villagers are poisoned. We're poisoned, are we? Poison. Oh no, they are poisoned. Okay, village doctors, you're gonna be hard at work. Let's add another village doctor. Come on, nomads. I'm ruining my Onbu city waiting for you. I mean, Onbu is now 19% poisoned, so I'm probably gonna come in here, tell the Onbu doctors to give him an antidote. So they're up in a balloon. I think they're just gonna drop down onto his nose. Oh, I made him eat it. He ate it while he was sleeping. All right, Onbu's just woken up. I need to tell him to lie down, I'm afraid. Oh, he doesn't trust me. Oh, no, he doesn't trust me. Onbu, lie down, please. He's ignoring me. Oh, what a knob. What an absolute knob. Look how close they were. What if I pet him first? He's probably like, I'm not lying down. I've just been poisoned, mate. What are you on about? He won't lie down. Thankfully, the balloon is on its way. But look, it's gonna be too late. I think we're just past the green box. Right, he's been petted. The tongue is out. Now will you lie down? He accepts it. He accepts it. I think we're still touching it. Does that mean we're fine? All right, come on, nomads. Get in. Get in, please. Oh, look at him sat down. His tail was wagging. Oh, Onbu's up. Does that mean we've missed him? No. Look how close they were. Oh, now it's red. Oh, are you actually kidding me, Onbu? Oh, we missed them by seconds and we're all poisoned. And oh, that was That was some bad gameplay. Anyway, Onbu is now hungry, 65%. I don't see any food ahead. So we're going to fire up the old trebuchet. I've got people in the Onbu kitchen here. They put mushrooms in, turn that into Onbu food. And then look, they're turning that into... That's not balls of poo. That's actually Onbu food. Which means this guy can come. You can see he's just heading in there. As he comes out, look, he's carrying it. This is Oddie Man, by the way. He's moving to the trebuchet. And then we can fire the trebuchet. So if we zoom back in, hopefully we should see that. Right, ready? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Ready, Onbu, catch it. Nom. Good catch, Onbu. So his food should be going down a bit. There you go. It went down 20%. So that's good. If we zoom out, I turned this way because down here we have more nomads. And then further up, we have a sleeping patch as well. So we've picked up 1 healthy and 3 poison nomads. That's fine. We got village doctors to deal with that. And we're going into the cold climate. So food-wise, it's probably worth adding more people to farms because they're going to be less productive. But anyway, as Onbu walks onto his comfy bed, he'll go for a little sleep. And I'll say that's where we'll end today's video. So if you're enjoying this, if you want to see more, boost your like button. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace, love, and sleepy Onbus. Bye!